And then there were two. So good morning, welcome back to Boisterous Cock Farmstead. Asher and I are out doing the back end of our morning chores here, and just want to give an update on the farm and show you something else here. So I had a buyer for 4 of Tootsie's piglets, and that leaves me with 2 more. And probably what will happen is I'll raise one of those for us and try to find a buyer for the other animal here in the spring. If you know, last time I grew out this same cross, I waited until they were 6 months old, but didn't give them any kind of special feed or anything like that up until they were 6 months old. They were just out on pasture, and they got a little bit of some grain, but not like a heavy dose or anything like that, and they were getting hay as well. So this time I'm actually going to start them younger. So these guys are 9 weeks old now, and so we'll see what the difference is between starting them at 6 months old and trying to finish them within a year was my original goal. I did that. I was very happy with the results. So this time we'll start them at about 2 months old and see if I can still finish them in that roughly 6-month period of time. So stay tuned for that. If you would please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and click the bell notification so that you're notified of future videos, including the series that I was just talking about with finishing these guys out, and see what other content we have as it comes out. What are you talking about? Alright, so what I've gotten here is just a mix of a few different seeds. I've got some smooth brome, and the rest are just legumes. One of them is a creeping alfalfa. The other is just regular alfalfa, and then there is a strawberry clover in here. So as you can see in here, I've had the pigs in here for the past few weeks, and I stopped using the sprinkler a couple weeks ago, I think, pretty much beginning of first week of October, and let them root it around. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to overseed a little bit in some of the areas that they've rooted up, disturbed quite a bit, and we'll see if anything pops up. Since I do use the sprinkler on this one, I'm using kind of some of the ones that require a little bit more moisture than something that I would actually spread out in the field there. So we're going to get spreading. Alright, so that didn't take very long. Not holding my breath for anything of this to pop up, and hopefully the quail don't come in here. But I'm actually going to let the pigs come back in here and try to help stomp some of this down, maybe do a little bit more disturbance and cover some of this stuff. So I'm going to set this down so I can have my hand free here. Come here, boys. So Gumbo's actually settled down quite a bit since I got Heath in here full time, and Heath is bigger than Gumbo is now. So he's no longer the top hog, and that's good for me too. As I've said before, he's never injured me or anything like that, but I've always been very careful when I'm around him, and will continue to be, but it's good to see him kind of mellow out a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. You ready to go for a little ride in the cart?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, well, Asher and I are going to finish up our chores, and he's going to take a little spin in his cart. Is one of his favorite things to do nowadays. So we're going to catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
As always, thanks for joining us, and God bless.